Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Rebel Chumps channel. Today we're starting with the very first weekly live stream regarding Reddit. So, if you might know or not yet, there's a group on Reddit for lightsabers specifically. And what I want to do with these weekly live streams is just basically go through the post on the Reddit lightsaber page and just check out what they have, like new lightsaber builds, people posting their lightsaber video and whatnot. And we're just gonna comment on that live on the stream. So I'll wait for a bunch of people to come in and then we're gonna start. Before we go ahead, make sure that you're part of the Reddit lightsabers page basically. The link is below me, so definitely check out the Reddit page and become a member of that group. It's a fantastic group, a lot of lightsaber fans there. Secondly, a little bit lower you find my business email address, because soon I'm gonna start doing lightsaber commissions. So if you want to get a lightsaber commission from me, definitely reach out to me by email, and then we can start building your lightsaber. It can be a stun saber, it can be an installed saber with a profi board, not a biscotti board, or something in that line. More details will follow, but if you have something of interest, make sure to reach out to me, and in a very short time basically we want to start showcasing all the information how I'm gonna run my commissions. So let's start with peeking at Reddit in a second. Here we go. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna swap back and forth. People will maybe jump on the live stream. It's the very first time we actually do a live stream for Reddit, so I don't know how well it's gonna be perceived. And the idea is just, as I said, every week on the Wednesday, same time for now, because I'm still in Hong Kong. Once I'm in Holland, it will still be on the Wednesday, but in different time zone. Details will follow. And then we're just gonna go through the post on Reddit. That's as simple as it is. So I'm gonna skip to the Reddit page. Here we go. And we're gonna start on the top. So this is the very first post. I cropped down the screen a little bit, so makes it a bit easier for me. Sorry, I'm reaching out for my coffee. I don't want to spill it on my new laptop because I will cry. So we're just gonna go through the post. We give them thumbs up, thumbs down. We're gonna have fun just looking at the various posts. So I'm gonna start with the first one. Actually, there's the one here from Saber Sourcing regarding a Star Wars promos for May. Well, that's a bit older, but that's pretty cool from her. Going to the second post is by Red. What? Okay, I wrote something else there. I wrote a very different, inappropriate name there. I thought it was Red, because I saw Red and Igor. So what? Sorry, my bad. My new chosen ones. The CE stands for was it centristic edition? What was it? The limited edition. What was it? CE. It had like an Ultra Sabers have a name for their limited edition lightsabers, which are not limited edition, but it's pretty cool. So it has a tri-blasting rate with Obsidian 4 soundboards. Let me see. I said before, guys. I'm gonna say it again. I like the Ultra Sabers Graflex and well, the Vader Saber as well, because they're made for dueling. They're not the most movie accurate lightsabers, period, but they're very good for dueling. And I'm gonna give this definitely an arrow up, a thumbs up. Should I say how you call it in Reddit? I'm not sure with the terminology on Reddit, to be honest. I call it thumbs up. If you don't mind me, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I definitely need it. Instant coffee. Upvoted. Upvote. Woo! Thank you. Hey Stitch, thank you for tuning in. George as well, by the way. Stitch, I still need to reach out to you. I'm really sorry for those profi boards. I really want to learn everything from you. I also spoke with Jay, and yeah, we agreed that you are the best in knowledgeable on everything Star Wars. So, boom, here we go. This is the letter. Here, you guys see this? the Reddit live stream banner thing. I'm still working on it, but it's getting nice. The here has the Reddit logo there and the Reddit URL. I think it's looking kind of fancy. So I'm going over to the rest of the pages. Sweet, thank you. I will do that. So I'm just gonna keep browsing through the pages or through the Reddit lightsaber page and just go over all the posts, because what I found with Reddit is that a lot of the posts are people showcasing their lightsaber or just sharing their new lightsaber builds. Unless Facebook, where it's just a bit different, where you have some sales posts and you have this kind of post and that kind of post. It's a bit noisy. With Reddit, it's fantastic because it's just boom, 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 boom lightsaber stuff, and it's just awesome. So if anybody watches it and not part of the Reddit lightsaber group yet, definitely be a fan. I see this actually quite often. This is posted by a user called Sneezer, and he uses the cupboard to put his lightsaber in. And every time, I think it's something more to do in the US. When they go pick up the box from the US Postal, the first thing they do is make the review video or the unboxing video in the car, and then put a lightsaber next to them. And I think that's really funny because, at least in Hong Kong or in Holland, you receive the package at home, and in the US as well, of course. But it's not often that you go to the post office and then you open it at the car park. You will take it home. So that's pretty cool. Yep, our lightsaber. Did I mistype that? Is it our lightsabers? It's our lightsabers. Sorry. Here, see, our lightsabers. Bam. Here we go. So, oh yeah, oops, forgot to give him a thumbs up. 123 thumbs up, by the way. That's upvotes. That's pretty good. $60 a piece. I love Facebook markets. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's two. Those are the MRE. Was that the Master Replica ones? Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm not really a Master Replicas fan, but he didn't have any upvote, so I definitely have to give him an upvote. This is me. Definitely a big upvote for me. Oh yeah, in the grip. Awesome. Awesome. So hopefully these kind of live videos really gonna incentivize people to post more stuff in the lightsaber group on Reddit and post funny stuff that I can talk about on the live stream with you guys. That would be cool. This is another post from Royal Dump. He's taking a massive dump in the lightsaber group here by saying, I like how they use LED-lit sabers for the making of the sequel trilogy instead of just metal rods. Ooh, be careful there. Don't touch the metal rods. That's the OG style. But I have to agree. I saw that actual making of footage of The Force Awakens, and it looks really cool. The lightsabers are well illuminated. They just didn't use the normal tip on the top of the lightsaber on the side with Kylo Ren lightsaber, for example. It's more squared off. I think that's just for cinematics or the stunt dueling stuff they had to go through. But it helps the actor as well to be very immersed of using a lightsaber if you have light. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, lightsaber coming. Lightsaber review is coming. I knew you're gonna ask it. It's coming when I'm in Holland. Really cool. Yeah, I really like that they use those practical effects, although we don't really see it because they use the CGI to mask it by make it look much better. But you can see on Rey's and Kylo's face the red glow and the blue glow of their lightsaber actually glowing off their face. That's legit glow, and that makes that extra. Yeah, it gives that extra feel to the lightsaber. I really enjoy that. That's really dope. Sis says the new sabers used help cast light on the actor's face. Oh yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Are we? Is there a part of the live chat falling off? Let me fix that. Yep, let me fix that, guys. The live chat. Whoop. We're missing some here. I'm just gonna put it half in my face. Why not? Just put it here, and then I wanna make it a bit shorter. Sorry, this is the first time I'm gonna use this. So 500. Just changing some values here. Uh-oh. Okay. Woo. Okay, I had to change some values on the go. Just do it all live. Why not? We'll just do it live. Make it a bit bigger. Wow. Looks amazing. Okay, cool. So we're good to go. Sorry, we had to do that for a second because otherwise it messed up everything. So yeah, that's really cool. And then I don't know what's this. I want to see pictures and videos. Like I'm not gonna read like text only. I'm not really interested in that. It lose my interest. Sorry, unless you guys say you really need to read this because that's really dope. For whatever reason. This is always cool. I like to see this, and I'm honestly I have no experience with it myself, but I love to see it from other people. I'm actually a member of a few Facebook groups where people use PVC pipes to build their own lightsabers, and they built amazing stuff, like truly amazing stuff. Abdul says, should I stay for the live stream or catch up on the videos I missed? Difficult question there. You can stay and watch the rest later if you want to. The best for rest. This is by a user called Crypt Server, and he made this lightsaber. It says it's first build, and I think it's a good attempt for a first build with PVC. It's not easy. Well, it's an easy to use material, I guess, but I know experience. But you need to have a lot of the tools, like a good cutting tool and whatnot, to carve out those plastics. Interesting color choices, the green with the white and black. I'm personally not a big fan of it, of those color schemes. I think what he can do is like get a control box here or something, like make a PVC control box, and maybe try to get rid of those screws. I would say get rid of the screws. Try find another way to assemble it, but it's definitely not bad. He's in the right track, and you definitely get a plus. Julian says, I have a saber. What class of tutorial on YouTube should I watch? If you want to build it okay. No, don't go. If you want to start building sabers, I would say check out Shamim. He's like amazing. Rob Petticoat from I forgot his name. And the Custom Saber Shop has, I believe, videos online. So those are really dope. They can help you a lot. They help me a lot. I rewatched it a lot to just know the basics, basically, already. Oh, this is something I'm very familiar with, but I never reviewed this lightsaber yet. I hope one day I'll be able to review this lightsaber. This is a Vulcan. And this is a really dope lightsaber. I like it's an octagon shaped lightsaber. It's quite different than what we see on the market a lot of the times. This is of course by Saber Trio, and this is posted by Reworry. That's cool. So you got it in the stun setup. I mean, what's one thing you can say about Saber Trio is their quality of installs is fantastic, and the price of their stun sabers is amazing. It's really good entry in terms of cost, entry level into the hobby, and high end stuff. Blah blah. Oh, did I give a thumbs up? I need to get the upvote. I'm gonna upvote a lot of things. Sometimes I'm gonna downvote stuff if it's just crap. Disappointing Kylo Ren Legacy lightsaber review. Yeah, he looks really disappointed by the look of his face. He's like, it's like me and my mustache, basically. Oh, you see I actually start to get like I can do like a French mustache now. It's really weird. It creeps me out. I really want to shave it off, but no, maybe later. But yeah, he's definitely happy. I can see on his face. In his hands, he does not have the Disneyland's Galaxy Edge lightsaber, Kylo Ren lightsaber. This is not a Disney Edge Galaxy saber. This is an Ultra Saber's saber by the look of it. It's a Revenant lightsaber. I'm not gonna watch the video because it's probably him having a bit of a debacle with the Kylo Ren Legacy lightsaber. I think for $200 ish, I don't think you really can't complain a lot. It's not a movie super accurate version. I mean, it's an affordable Kylo Ren, so yeah, it's a pass for me. I think when you read the topic, we can't see it. You can't see it. You can see this screen now, right? You can see what I see. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing the Reddit page now? Or not? Because if you can't see the Reddit page, then I'm not good. Let me see. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can see it. Okay. Okay. So what do you mean with read the topic? Oh, you mean that the text is too small? I'm not gonna read it. It's okay. I'm gonna skip on those texty ones. I'm gonna be neutral with Count Wahrheit. Wahrheit is almost like German for Wahrheit. Oh, the top is cut off. Yeah, that's on purpose. Past tops. Oh, this is good. No. This is purpose. I wanna showcase one post at a time, because if it's not zoomed in, it's just hard to track for you guys. Like, especially if you watch it on the phone, then it's too zoomed in, and then it's just hard to see what I'm looking at. So that's why I'm gonna do it like this. Give me a second. I just want to see what kind of experience you guys now get from the phone. He looks like Adam Driver, yeah. So maybe that's why he's not happy with it, because he's like, yeah, listen, my lightsaber is not accurate. So that might be it. Yeah, no, it looks good, I would say. Yeah. It looks okay. Yeah, no, I want to keep it on the side. So we have the microphone, we have my ugly mug on one side, and then we have I don't know, we have the chat on the other side. So I thought that was, but I'm open for suggestions. What is this? Sorry. Okay, so let me double check this. Let me check on my phone one more time. Maybe it looks different on PC. I don't know. No, it looks okay. It looks like how I had planned it in my mind. So it does look like it, but I can definitely look into it later and then amend it. Hey, that's a familiar post here. That's my post. If you want to check it out. It's on Reddit. It's the most affordable NeoPixel with Profi soundboard on the market as of yet. That is a production lightsaber. That's pretty cool. This is the Boris the Dragon Slayer. You can call it any name you want. I call it a different name in my mind. Boris the Dragon Slayer is not my first choice as a lightsaber name, but it's an awesome lightsaber, and as you can check the video, it's a pretty darn good deal what you get. You get a lightsaber with NeoPixel and its blade, NeoPixel blade, and the Profi soundboard, which is super sensitive with the smooth swings, and it comes with a chassis and whatnot. So it's a good deal, definitely. Did I give myself a thumbs up? Yeah, I upvoted myself. Going a bit lower. Happy Saturday. Now it's Father's Day is already gone, long gone. Hey Mike, how you doing? No, it's a he. It was a he. It's a cool guy. I saw his videos before. He's a cool dude. So I have to drink my instant coffee. It's getting cold. This one was really dope. He says Happy Father Day, which, I mean, I'm a daddy, so that's kind of cool. But what I really like is his lightsaber design. This is a really cool render. I think he made it himself. I'm not sure actually, but it looks really cool with the wooden. What I like is this part here. This is really dope. I don't know what it is, but it looks, it has really, it attracts to me. And I like this kind of shroud idea as well. Probably bends really fast in real life if you have want to duel with it. It probably bends really fast, but it looks really cool overall. He got a lot of upvotes, rightfully, and so we're just going down. If you have any feedback on those lightsabers, just let's share it. I'm gonna have to check it out on the Reddit page. Thanks for the tip, RC. Gotta run. Have a great day, everyone. You too. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Stitch says very Fallen Order like. Yeah, right. But I also feel like it just has some unique flavor to it. A bit Old Republic as well. I mean, with the wood furniture type of inlay. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice. I dig it. Going a bit lower, do yourself build. Rebuild the hilt, all gods arrive and waiting for Saber Force to ship. Ooh, that's interesting. So this person called Sojan, he built a lightsaber himself, which is definitely a upvote. But he waited for the Saber Force parts, which is a bit of a downvote. I mean, if you're gonna build stuff yourself, the best sources are, for example, KR Sabers or the custom saber shop to buy these LED units, everything basically. You can buy it from Saberforge. I don't hate on Saberforge, but I just say they're not the best source and the greatest source for do-yourself products like the electronics. The Saberforge has their own flavor to it, and I'm not a fan of quad-cree LEDs because they get super hot, takes too much, they consume too much power. If you want to have a profi install, it's also not the right place. If you want to have a good, decent soundboard, you don't look at the tier 1 to tier 2 Saber core soundboards. Just buy something more decent from the custom saber shop or KR shop or some other saber companies that sell a lot of these parts. And I don't mean companies as in more saber smith slash companies, not Saberforge or Ultra Sabers. So no disrespect for the hilt, I love it. I just think Saberforge is not really great to buy your do-yourself electronics from, unless you want to buy the plug and play stuff, which is not bad, but that's more meant for those kind of soundboard, kind of lightsabers that are like the Saberforge ASP part, right? That's more of a choice I would make. Hey Naga, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. We're just checking out the various stuff on Reddit. On the beautiful Reddit background, I was a bit stressing out today because I was like, yeah, I need to have something different for Reddit and for the regular live streams and commenting on comments going forward. So it's really easy to see on what day, if there's a live stream, if you want to join or not, like by the looks of it, like, oh, this is a Reddit live stream, I don't like Reddit, and then just zone out, or this is comments, I left this nasty comment for Rebel Chumps, I hope he's gonna read it because that will be hilarious, that kind of stuff. Anyway, going back to the page, I did give him a thumbs up, yeah. A bucket with a Vader's Fold Acolyte. Acolytes, oh man, I really like the Vader's Fold Acolyte. It's still one of my favorite lightsabers. It's just darn long. It's like this long. It's like almost 14 inches. I forgot how long it is. I don't think it's 14 inches, but it's darn long, and it just has this amazing feel. What I like is this shroud that is only one-sided, and this little button, this AV switch so high up. And then it has this recess here on the side, and it just, I don't know why, it just looks so good, that lightsaber. I love that design. Really good. I really want to get one back in my collection. I really missed the one that I had, but it was just an all plain weathered version with the old crystal Shard 3.0, and it had those soft Veco speakers, the Velcro Veco speaker, yeah, that was like that soft material, and it just blew out, and it was a waste. So I definitely want to get one back in my collection, but unfortunately, since I bought one in 2016 till now, they become like almost 50 to 60 US dollar more expensive, just the base model. So that's a bit unfortunate, but understandable. Nega says, if you guys would had to ditch your Star Wars fandom for another franchise, would you gravitate towards? So for me, it will be Star Trek. I love Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie from that point of view. I love Star Trek. I grew up with Star Wars, and in the mid 90s with was that Star Wars Voyager, of course, and Deep Space Nine, and the original was that Picard. I don't know. I just gave it a well. I'm not a knowledgeable Trekkie, but I love Star Trek. It's dear in my heart. And recently I started to rewatch Deep Space Nine, and I just love it. It just, I don't know. I love it. It's bold and beautiful in space. It's amazing. And another one I really dig. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. It's Pacific Rim. I love Pacific Rim. The first movie, not the second movie with Finn. I'm sorry, Finn, but the second movie sucked balls. The first one is amazing. The music, the atmosphere, big robots fighting these kaiji, and I have nothing with big robots. I have nothing with big monsters. But everything in that movie, it's corny, it's cheesy. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I watched it so many times. I don't know what it is. And of course, Jurassic Park. I'm still a big Jurassic Park fan. But yeah. Anyway, and you guys, I want to know for you guys as well. Thai Stick says that's the idea I'm getting as I do my research. I got my ASP hail from Saberforce, looking for electronics elsewhere. Okay, if you have a Saberforce ASP Saber, then it makes sense to get the ASP plug and play parts from Saberforce, unless you want to permanently fix the parts of the Saberforce ASP Saber together, like you already designed it and you're happy as it is, and you're not going to change emitters and pommels. Then definitely check out the custom Saber shop stuff, because you have more variety, more options to fine-tune the lightsaber electronics to your wishes. With Saberforce is less. You have no flash on clash, the soundboard is a bit iffy, you know, it's a bit limiting. But it's a great set because it's pre-built, so you can just plug and play. And if you have different pommels and emitters and whatnot, it's just like a Star Wars Galaxy adds build your own lightsaber all day long, and that's kind of cool on its own. Mega says, I'm totally Jurassic Park Trekkie myself. Awesome, in the same boat. Yeah, the first Jurassic Park for me, when I was a kid, I was my entire room was full with all the original Jurassic Park toys. I love it. Everything, the big house, everything. I was really into dinosaurs. I wanted to be an archaeologist. I don't know how to say the names, but basically excavate the dinosaur bones. I don't know. There's something about that still that I really enjoy. Pacific Rim was just an Evagalation ripoff to me. Yeah, I guess, but I never saw that movie. But for me, it just ticks everything in my body. I don't know. It's not perceived as a good movie by any means. A lot of people don't like the movie, and it's a pretty corny movie. But I'm always really gravitating to a certain really shitty movie, and then I absolutely love it, where other people mostly hate it. I don't know. There's something about that movie that it makes a little bit fun of itself, and I just love it. I don't know why or what. Yeah, the Jaeger, and yes, I like the whole thing with Mako, and because I'm living in Hong Kong, it plays in Hong Kong. That's where the main base is, and it just has this atmosphere that I really like, and all these corny, very typical racial stereotypes, like the Japanese girl with the purple lock, which apparently is a thing. If you see an Asian woman which is in a Western show, then they always have the purple lock, because I don't know, black hair with a purple lock. It's like Karai in Ninja Turtles, and there's a whole bunch of other examples where it's always the Asian girl with the I don't know. Either way. And the Russians, like they're really typical Russians, like the robot even is typical Russian. I don't know, I just really like the movie. I don't know, I can't help it. Sorry, let me finish off this disgusting coffee. Oh yes, Jurassic Park Evolutions is awesome. I love playing that game. Oh, I never had the game. I never played it. I should give it a go. I'll give it a whirl. Sick, I made it. Manic Pixie Dream Girl. What is that? Manic Pixie Dream Girl. I don't know what the hell that is. Is that like an anime or something? Sounds really cool. What is it for you guys? What is it for you, Stitch? Is it Lilo and Stitch? Looking for a Sabersmith versus trying it to do myself. Oh, by Cinemassagist, like Cinemassacre, like the angry gamer nerd. You should definitely do it himself. This is definitely an Alter Saber's hot patch lightsaber. It looks interesting. I don't think it per se matches. Like, it has the gold accent on the pommel and then a gold accent on the emitter. And in the emitter, like this emitter design doesn't really match the pommel design. And then it has like these black things here. But and then it has nothing here. But I mean, I'd rather have the black rings. Oh, these are O-rings. Oh gosh, no O-rings, please. Never. Please don't do that, guys. I honestly I don't know why people do this. They get an Ultra saber and they go customize it by using O-rings on it. I don't know, it's your choice of course, but I always feel like it's so typical. People buy the Ultra saber and then go customize it with O-rings, and I don't like it. I don't like it. But I hope he's gonna install it himself though. That would be dope. Ultra Saber's 4x mystery haul box haul. So what do you get? So you get 5 sabers for 4 mystery boxes. That's pretty cool. So looking at this picture, this is the lightsaber that I like the most from their Apprentice line. It's a very thin, small lightsaber. It's very simplistic looking, but I kind of always like it. Pixie, okay. Pixie Dream, is that the Yandere anime chick? Oh gosh, out of my league. I don't know anything about this. Sort of. It's the quirky nerd girl that's super hot but somehow lost dweeb protagonist. Oh, I need to check this. I have no idea about this. I'm very interested in that kind of stuff. I just have no experience with it. So what did he get? He got a this is the Dominic's, I believe. This is a bit rusty on these lightsabers and multisabers. I forgot the names. Not bad, I would say. I don't think there's one with sound, but I can't really tell. Not bad. Different colors, different shades of reds. Different. Oh, there's a green and bluish. Well, that's not bad. Not bad. I would say that's a nice mystery box from Ultra Sabers. This is pretty much standard stuff that you get in there. This is a bit of an upgrade in there. So you have some upgraded AV switches. These are the plastic guarded switches, which break really easy in my opinion. There's a few good videos about it. It's a constant recurring character trope in Eastern animation. Ooh, okay, sounds interesting. Going back down, homemade kits. Oh, wait. Before we do, we need to upvote for this guy. Serum Jim Boy says homemade kits lightsabers. Oh, cool. That's not bad. I don't know if these are made by his kids or he made it for his kids, because I remember my lightsaber as a kid, which looked more like this, but much more crude, because I didn't have internet back then, and well. It existed already, probably. No, probably. Well, very early stages, not consumer available yet. But yeah, I just I made it on my own imagination back then. But it's pretty dope. What else we got? Oh, so this is a kind of a cool video to show. It's a video regarding the Electrum Saber's touchscreen, and sometimes I have noticed as well is when you have that clash up sound, it just it hangs in the clash. Now this is another example where you say the SD card is not seated properly. I think it has to do the fact that how the soundboard operates and how the touchscreen on the activation switches, because I think sometimes that makes it a bit harder to operate. So that's why I like the app that they have, and that actually fixed a lot of the little inconveniences of the earlier models that I experienced. I don't think they still have that as an issue, but when I had it. Some more comments here. Oh yeah, there's no upvote for that. Pew. I love Eastern animation. Is fully political incorrect. Nice. I have no idea. I need to check it out. Right now I'm painting a saber. Cool. What kind of lightsaber are you painting? And yeah, tell us more. Nega says, hey Jeroen, heard it's pretty shaky in Hong Kong nowadays. Soon you all have to cite the red book, it seems. Communism, just say no kids. Yeah. So Yeah, I actually I don't watch the news on purpose for the last year, if not more. I stopped watching the news. Every time the news is on and I'm by accident behind the TV, I just turn off to another channel where there's no news. I don't watch the news. So I do know about it because I had to do some stuff for passports because we're moving back to Holland in 2 weeks' time, and it just happened so that the courthouse is in the opposite side where the mobs are to rally about against the government, and that's how I find out. And my son was watching the news or TV, and I saw 1 second snippet of a policeman with a bloody hat and like something was thrown on top of that his head after he was all bloodied up. There's stuff going on, but honestly, I don't know whose fault it is and what China is doing. But all I know, in 2 weeks' time, we're leaving Hong Kong, and I think it's about the right time because it might be exploding further. So yeah, China's taking full control of Hong Kong. They said they need another 50 years to do that, but I think China's just gonna do it a lot quicker because they basically say, well, you're ours, you're part of China, and you just have to do what we say. That's the end. And people here, they have lived under the reign of the British for a long time, and then the British gave back Hong Kong to China for whatever reasons. I don't know because I'm not a historian. And yeah, the Hong Kong people felt lived quite comfortably in this different rule system, and there were not. They did not want to become part of China because they felt like Hong Kongers. We built Hong Kong. We have our own identity, our own culture, our own language, and we have nothing to do with you guys. But yeah, unfortunately for them, on their passports and by nationality and ethnicity, they're Chinese. So China is just taking back what was always be part of China, and yeah, it's gonna have a massive effect on those people here because they're not willing to give up their way of living, etc. So yeah, it will be a very difficult situation, but you have to also understand Hong Kong is already mixed with a lot of people from China. A lot of Hong Kong people have families that are already going only 1-2 generation back are from China. A lot of people here have either a mother or father from China, so it's a very complex situation because there's so many mainland Chinese or family bonds with mainland China already for many long years here in Hong Kong that it's not yeah, it's really hard to say this is Hong Kong only. And Hong Kong doesn't really have a super Western car. They have a Western background, like from the UK reign, but honestly, at the same time, um, they a lot of Hong Kong Chinese are also not happy with the British because how the British did things and bad things and whatnot. So it's weird. And also in terms of cultural, if I look like the previous generations, because I live here, they're very Chinese. They definitely did not. I almost feel like they never actually lived under the British. That's maybe the British fault, but they don't speak a word of English, or they're just not Western minded. They're very Chinese minded. A lot of Hong Kong people, I'm not talking people from China, all Hong Kong people. So it's really weird. It's a weird situation. Yeah, the bookstore owner that was kidnapped, but it's a long time ago. That was more than a year ago, maybe longer. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Going back to Reddit. It's sort of, I feel like General Grievous every time I add a new saber to my collection. Nice. What we got here? We got it's hard sometimes to say if this is Corband stuff or something else. This definitely looks like Corband. This looks like a Saber Force Hilt. This one too. This is definitely Corband. This is the L6 going Corband. Maybe Ultimate works. I can't really say that. And this one might be. This might be a Hasbro one, and this one might. Yeah, this is a Hasbro one too, I think. Cool. Nice collection. But always the biggest question is, for Corkman or anybody, are those hilts filled with electronics or are they just empty display hilts? That's always the first thing that comes to my mind. If I see a lot of lightsabers, I think, wow, are these all going to be installed with soundboards and whatnot, or are they just empty hilts? You hate Kaido's Rend lightsaber? Oh my god, are you crazy? I love it. I think it's so dope. I don't know why, I love it. But I understand it though. It's a weird design. I have to admit, but I love it. Yeah, too thick for Ultimate Works. Maybe I don't know what it can be. Okay, and then we go. Oh shit! Yeah, we did. We got 200. God, I'm jealous. 264 upvotes. Oh my god. How can I only have 51 on Reddit, guys? Help me out. Mr. Rendinger. Oh, that's the same guy. I would looked at it. Oh, cool. Saber Trio Mira. It's another lightsaber I still want to review, guys. Gosh, hope Saber Trio will sort me out with one to review. But the Mira looks really cool too. I love the small emitter, the small lip on it. The rest of the body looks a little bit like the previous hilt we just talked about a bit earlier. So my mind started to fiddle a bit with me. Yeah, really dope actually. I like that. I think this is the same person that also customized his with a really cool little fiddly thing on the pommel. That was pretty cool. And ooh, a remnant. Nice. I did not see a remnant for a while. Very nice lightsaber. I did review this one myself. I think a year ago. Same color configuration, different activation switch. I think. Very nice hilt. Yeah, very nice. Gives back good memories. I love that pommel on this hilt. It looks really unique. Oh, definitely need to give everyone. These guys have interesting names on Reddit. Hey, are you back? Yes, Saber Trio. Going down. Bought this Force FX. Oh, sorry. That's what you mean. Okay, so I see what you mean. So I need to keep an eye on what's here. Sorry, yeah. Bought this Force FX Return of the Jedi Lightsaber for 75 bucks. Ooh, that's a little bit expensive, dude. I would tops pay 40 bucks for this one. How did I do? It's not in my possession yet, being shipped. No, that's not a good deal. I think in the US you could definitely get that one for 40 bucks square. Let's see what people say. I call it a good deal. 70. Okay, wow. A lot of people feel that 75 bucks for this one is a good deal. Well, I thought it's a bit expensive for just a toy. Oh, different guy. Okay, cool. Nega says, I wish to see more saber spear designs. I love the Saber Force Dissident with the spear extension. Yeah, that's dope. Stitch. Who was that again in Singapore? What is his name? The little brother. He uses a Saber Force Kanan Jarrus Rebel upper lightsaber with a long staff. Oh, that was so good. And he used the what was that? The Knights of Ren grenade face mask. He's the younger brother of Afris. Yes, okay. One of the guys' brother I met is a really cool guy, and he used a really long saber staff, and it looks dope as hell. Really cool saber staff. So they're out there, but yeah, it's definitely not as much as I wish. Yeah, he's very creative. It's really good. I really want to get my own mask as well. So here we go. Oh, this is another guy. This is the other guy. So there's just two people with a Saber Force Mira in a short period of time posting on the Reddit page. So what this person says, he's called Phoenix. Actually, can you hear the sound, guys? Like if I turn on the sound, I can't hear sound because I use the microphone, so all the audio is not working. It's weird. So I don't know if you guys can hear sounds. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, really cool lightsaber Mira from Saber Trio. this is also, I saw this early on Reddit, and ah man, just I love this effect. So he wired this lightsaber in a way that it's actually like the LED is like spinning. Oh, no sound. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So that is so cool. And then it spins. I want to understand how he did this. I have no idea. Is it like a ring of LEDs that just goes in a sequence and then faster, 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 or like on off basically? But that looks so good. Just look at that effect. That is, and it's built by Mike Boy. So if you need an install from him, I don't know if he does installs for other people, but definitely check it out, because that is something I really want to learn. One more time. Sorry, that just looks way too good. Sorry that there's no sound, guys. Maybe I'll try to fix that for the next live stream. It's a bit of a learning curve for me. That needs you only get 9 upvotes. How does it sometimes works with you guys on Reddit? Like how do you guys upvote? That looks amazing. How can he only have 9 upvotes? Okay, is there like a whole bunch of people at the same time get their saber tree on Mira? Cool though. Oh, collection picture. I like collection pictures. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Quantum Soup. Man, guys, on Reddit you guys have some whack ass names. Like, what the hell? Well, it's kind of cool. Never mind. I don't know, hating on you. The collection has changed a bit. Some of come, some have found new homes. Lots of empties to get installed. Cool. So what I always, another thing is with these kind of collection pictures is always like, are they installed with electronics? 2, do they still have it in their possession, or is it like an old collection picture of lightsabers they a long time don't own anymore? Like, only post stuff that you actually own. Don't post stuff that you owned like 6 years ago and never have anymore. That's not your saber collection anymore. That's not your active saber collection. But it's cool though, because look, this one looks really cool with a very thin waist West Nest. This is the TF. Well, I cannot pronounce anymore these hilt names. Very dope. I don't know who made this. By the looks of it, that's not. I don't think this is the old Saberforge one, because this section looks very different. And back then they didn't have aux switches here, so I think maybe Texas Custom Works, and then a Graflax. I think it's a 2.0 Graflax. KR Saber's flagship, Remnant, and a Sidious. Profi can do that light cycling effect, additionally called Tron effect. Oh really? You think it's a Phoenix props? Might be. Ooh, we can zoom in. That shit. Shit. Okay, can I? Let me see if I can do that. Maybe you can do this. Yes. Unlimited power. Okay. I can't say for sure. What's this? Can't say for sure. It looks well made, so it might be a Phoenix props. The pommel design is quite rounded here, so I don't know. Definitely not a Saberforge. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of these sabers on the market, so it's sometimes a bit hard to find out who made what. And that's the cool thing. What I try to do with my lightsaber reviews is to show as much details as possible, to capture that as like an archive log, so people later on, like 5 or 10 years from now, can watch these videos and hopefully be able to tell what version or what brand that lightsaber is that they purchase, either second hand or whatever, and then like determine the value or whatnot. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Just got my Prophecy V3 Guardian Blue today. Cool. That's the Vader hilt. Pretty dope. In silver. I would choose in black personally, but yep. My mystery box saber got here. Okay, not bad. Not bad for 75 bucks. I mean, they're not horrible. Just got my Graflex. I love this picture, by the way. Look at the background, so colorful. I like that. The purpley color. Psycho Billy. Oh, Psycho Billy. Cool. If you like certain music, then you like when I was younger, I was really into punk, and the Psychobilly was one of the genres of music that I really enjoyed. Anyway, never mind. ESB Graflex is in my personal opinion the best version of the Graflex, but I think the new one from the Ray fixed Graflex is pretty nice as well, because it basically eliminates this weird clamp card clamp basically, which I'm never really a big fan of, because it's just a real life thing. Like it fits no purpose on a lightsaber, and as a kid I was always confused what the hell that was supposed to be. But yeah, nice Graflex. Does he have the right buttons? Yeah, that looks like right. My custom battle damage Darth Maul. Oh shit, I need to learn this, guys. Sorry. Custom battle damage Darth Maul with Teensy Saber, Neopixel exposed Kyber Crystal, and Electric Spark Centrix. Ooh, that looks so nice. Weather damage review per JQ Sabers, electronics per Ethan Zimmer. Link to Ethan's full video for those interested in YouTube. Cool. So Ethan built this one by Admiral Deucebag. Oh no, Deucer. Sorry, dude. Let me see. So that's ooh, that's sweet as hell. Look at that. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. I just love when lightsabers leverage accent LEDs. Like on Luke's lightsaber, the V2, it makes sense, the green and red blinky LEDs. But for example, the Vader's Vault Blade Master Shodo that I had 3 accent LEDs on it, and it made no sense basically. It was just a cool accent that I wanted as a commission on that lightsaber, but honestly, looking back at it, it just didn't fit any purpose beyond just looking cool. This does exactly fits special features and effects on a lightsaber, and that's where I feel that is where you properly use accent LEDs. That is so cool. It's either for crystal or this kind of effects, or of course a cannon hilt that has accent LEDs. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, the damage style is a bit cartoony, right? It's a bit exaggerated. Like why is this not damaged here? The brown part. I think it's hard. Like how would that kind of damage look like? Because you first need to determine what kind of damage it would have inflicted. Because this would, to me, would not be a lightsaber slash or a blaster shot. To me, this would be something else. I cannot explain what it would be. Maybe an explosion or something. And that's why maybe I like the Jedi Fallen Order lightsaber damage, where it's like a bit warped on the bottom. The metal or the alloy is a bit warped out. Like it's a bit sharp. It's like a shrapnel of the lightsaber. I can see your point. I do agree that it's a bit cartoony way of showing the damage, but it looks beautiful on its own. Did a thumbs up there. A lot of blah 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 blahs, and a lot more blah blah. This is a good deal here. He bought a Darth Vader Hasbro lightsaber for 20 bucks. Kai, this is where I said. This is where I said, okay, this is a good deal. 20 bucks. These kind of lightsabers are not worth that much more money in my opinion. They're just wall hangers. Yeah, exactly. It might be. It will bother me as well. What kind of damage would that be? I had the same a little bit with. Again, I'm not complaining about Vader's Vault. I'm not shitting on them. I'm just saying that their Savage weathering is like a miniature like a miniature damaging of lightsabers. Like it's like miniature meteorites hit your lightsaber hilt and let little sparks of damage on it. It makes no sense to me. That it looks like meteor impacts to me, like meteorite impacts. The way they do their savage weathering, it makes no sense to me. Like, what would that be? Like little needles of shrapnel hit your lightsaber or something? Sparks of it? Like, it's so teeny and insignificant. But then again, I also have no taste because I like well, I'm not shitting again on anybody, but I like Shamim's weathering of thunder, like thunder weathering, like the thunder pattern on his lightsabers. Hey, how you doing? Not my NPC. Ooh, nice. You're an MMO player. Nice, me too. Are you gonna play WoW Classic? It's up tomorrow. I'm gonna play it on the 19th local time in US. I'm gonna hopefully get onto a server and play some WoW Classic. I'm ready for it. I already installed on my laptop. Gonna try it out. Going on. Finally got my saber. I had the saber as well. This is a shorter version. Yeah, I mean, it's an Ultra Sabers. Sorry, I hope you really love it, but it's an Ultra Sabers. It's just a bit plain. Their lower entry level lightsabers are just a bit plain for me. OWK and Look V3 NeoPixel Profi. Nice. An all-weathered look. Yeah, that looks interesting. That looks pretty darn amazing, actually. Oh, this is a core band. This is a core band. Ooh, he made the cutout himself. That's cool. Look at that. The emitter is actually shining through the LED on the bottom as well. That's cool. Yeah, that looks really nice. I never was a big fan of this hilt. Obi-Wan's Phantom Menace hilt. His Padawan hilt, but once I held the smaller versions, for example one from the Ultimate Works, it really grows on me, because if the hilt is slim, it's actually a really nice hilt, and it's supposed to be a small hilt, because you can see a scene of Qui-Gon in the swamp of Naboo, and he hands over the lightsaber back to his Padawan Obi-Wan, and it's just a thin small saber, and then it's really cool. But if it's like Saberforge size, no, I just don't like that, or even say Ultra Saber size. It's just way too big. Yeah, looks really dope. This person did a really nice job with these lightsabers. That looks really sweet. By Crosshomk. Nice. That looks yeah, that looks really nice. Yeah, he's not a fan of the crack lightsaber damage, so going down here in Ultra Sabers, did some weathering. Interesting, had some leather wrapping on there. What's this? Design for first custom builds. Cool. Again, renders looks amazing. But how many renders actually get realized? A lot of people say, I'm gonna make this thing, and then it's never happening. They just make a cool render and that's it. I hope that he's gonna make it. It looks it's cool. It looks a little bit like Saberforce ASP parts with that emitter. Looks a bit Saberforce-esque. I don't know if it's actually Saberforce ASP render or not, but it looks cool. Might do-yourself lightsaber. It's some quality lightning. Sorry, I can't really make out what the picture out of lightsaber looks like. It's just blue. I hope Gregorian can post another picture where we can see the hilt. That would be cool. This guy's very happy with his lightsaber. He's a weep. He's a weep. He loves anime, and yeah, he definitely loves anime because he has Japanese writing on his shirt, and it's like Star Wars or something. That's cool. My new saber, and it's I can't make it up. Oh, this is an Ultra Sabers with the new emitter design. I can see that shape there. Yeah, I can see that's an Ultra Sabers. I just have a feel for it. Okay guys, we're gonna do the live stream for another 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna end it because I want to keep them in the 1 hour time frames, and yeah, it makes it more manageable for everybody. So let's see. Saber you get from graduation from colleagues versus the one you get for your 11th birthday. I thought this was more like the lightsaber you have versus the lightsaber she wants. No, that's bad. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. He kept this one and then have this one. That's cool. That's nostalgia for him. That's awesome. Kanji Club. The Kanji Club. Okay, that's not the Kaiji Club, but it sounds familiar. It sounds the same. Kanji. Kanji Club is cool because who was it? There was actually a famous actor from Thailand or Vietnam in the Kanji Club, because he went to Hong Kong recently, I believe, or a year ago. So, don't talk to me or my son again. Yeah, this is really cool. This is really cool. Update on Chocolat Saber. My little girl said she wanted an Elsa Saber. I let it go. Ooh, that's nice. That's cool. Probably went some work in that, creating that. That's cool. I like that. Not my NPC says, was wondering if you have any thoughts on the Outer Rim Nova electronic kits for starting out lightsabers with sound. Honestly, I have no idea. I had this question before, but I never experienced anything with this lightsaber. So with their brand or their products. So honestly, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I can't say. I don't know. Are you interested in getting one of their kits and try it out? Are they active on Etsy or anything else? Whip last update to complete, but we're coming along quite nicely. Ooh, nice. That is nice. Indonesians. Ooh, okay, cool. I thought, yeah, I forgot where they're from, but it was pretty cool that they're actually from this area, because they went to Hong Kong a few times. Was he not doing like some sort of like fight, like martial arts or something in Hong Kong? I forgot. I think he does something famous for martial arts. I don't know, I forgot. Anyway, Whip last update till complete, but we're coming along quite nicely. That's not bad at all. See what he put in there. A crystal chamber, EV switch, soundboards, a lot of JST connectors, so you want to make some sort of a plug and play system. If the hilt allows it and has space for it, that's kind of cool. Yeah, not bad. And let's do one more and then we're gonna end it, and then we're just gonna chit chat some more, and then gonna bring my son to school tomorrow. I'm a total beginner and need help making the first step and on installing electronics. Do yourself kits good? Any opinions? Ooh. So yeah, about this question from Kanji Club, I would say this one is probably one of the more difficult hilts to work with. That's pretty hard to work with, this hilt. This is the core band hilt, and it has a really narrow space inside the hilt. It's really hard to work with. It's really small, so it's probably not easy to work with this one. And this one, I don't know who made it, but I think this one is more forgiving than this one. Honestly, I don't know. But this one, from what I've reviewed, was when I had it, I was like, wow, there's almost no workspace in there. That's really harsh. It's doable, of course, people doing it, but I just say it's a bit harder. Anyway, I'm gonna back to the main screen, and gonna finish up the chit chats, and then oh, that's interesting. I messed up some stuff here. I see what I did. Okay, so yeah, beginner mistake here. So I messed up my chat here. Let me just check that, fix that really fast for you guys. 800. Okay, cool. So now here we go. Let's see. So Etsy and eBay, I'm mainly after just a cheap sound light kit that's easy to use for a beginner. And thanks, no worries. For the price figure, just go with the Paxtor Saber and use the parts from that. Yeah, or you can check out, they also have the really cheap plug and play system. They have this Asteria soundboard system, which is like it's similar to a Prism 5.1 soundboard from Plector Labs in terms of configuration and quality and the motion detection, etc. So that might be something you want to check out. And I believe it's a whole kit. I don't know what it cost, to be honest. I don't think it was really expensive, so there might be something of interest. Or maybe, yeah, you can start with a cheaper entry-level hilt they have, and then just cut the electronics and put that in your own hilt. Yeah, I mean, Asteria soundboard, it's not bad. What I noticed with it is it's just very similar to Prism 5.1 with the configuration and the use of it and the swing motions and whatnot. Yeah, that's the menu. Yes, it does give you the verbal feedback. I'm not sure you can replace that with like generic sounds. I'm not 100% sold on that either, but it's useful that you have that verbal feedback on things you do. So it's an option. Check it out. And otherwise, maybe wait for KR Sabers to come out with their new Vesta board. Maybe that's one you want to pick up. I heard it's not going to be expensive, around $40 for that soundboard. But you need to build everything yourself, of course. It's not plug and play. Yeah, and otherwise, I would say if it's your first set of electronics and you're just not 100% comfortable feeling with if you're gonna want to install itself or just want to have the plug and play kit, then just go with Saberforce. Their plug and play kit on its own is not bad. It's just a bit expensive. Well, it's a bit too expensive, but it's not bad. It's bulletproof. It just clicks together and it works. I made some videos about that as well. So it's really straightforward to use that. Sid says, would you like it when I got my Qui-Gon saber? You gonna got it? You gonna install something else into it? What are you running into now? You're gonna put a profi board inside, or you're gonna make a crazy installation on it? Kind of interesting. Yeah, it sounds profi nice, of course. Sounds good. No worries. Awesome. Yeah, definitely check it out. Okay, guys, that would be great. If you're gonna do that, then I definitely wanna tune in. If I can learn some of the master himself. I'm gonna end the live stream, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will be back next week with another Reddit live stream. And of course, we do the other live streams as well. I will announce them in advance going forward, like I did with this one. So it's a lot more easy and not so ad hoc, just randomly in certain times. So thanks. Oh, sorry, we're just about to end the live stream. Sorry about that. Marmatakis. Sorry, I butchered the name. I'm gonna eat ice cream and sleep. Yeah, eat ice cream before I go to bed. That's so bad. Anyway, take care. See you. Bye bye. Have a great day.